Hey guys, it's Vera here today, and I just got this Stonecrusher class. So, I actually farmed the rep. It took a little while. So you need rank 10 Midsong, Arkengrove, and Bright Oak. So Arkengrove I already had. As shown in my last class point farming video, that's how you farm Arkengrove. Same thing with Midsong. I actually was only ranked 6 in Midsong, but because I do that terrarium thing every day, I had actually stacked up about 10 A tokens, and since this is the February Valentine's Day weekend, there's actually a double rep boost going on right now. So double rep plus the cape plus a normal rep boost is 5 times your rep, and then we got a very solid 25,000 per turn in. So I got Midsong rank 10 in just a jiffy. And as for the final one, Bright Oak, now that takes a little while. So to do Bright Oak, you go to, I believe, what's it called? Darkheart? No, Elfheim. I don't know. The one with the soul of whatever it is? Let me check. Let's see. We'll find out which one is the right one. Okay, it's Elfheim. So the Elfheim and the quest and the fastest way to farm the rep here, go inside his math, you beat up this thing, you know, you take this quest, this one. It's 1500 rep. I did with 5 times boost. It took me about 3 hours with 5 times boost, so it's gonna take a long time to do. But yeah, I think the class was worth it. I only ranked my very favorite class to rank 10, and I consider this one of the best classes. So instead of just yodeling on about all this stuff, I'm actually going to show you something which I don't usually do, but what I'm going to do today is solo the Blood Titan. So you may or may not have seen my previous videos in which I tried to solo the Blood Titan and failed epically. So you know, I've done some testing. Some classes can solo it. The class that can solo are Blazebinder, Ultra Omniknight, Stonecrusher. I tested it to make sure you can solo it, and it solos it very well. And Oracle, of course. So that's 4 classes I can think of off the top of my head. Blazebinder actually has an amazing heal. It just tends to have mana problems when not facing more than one enemy. But Stonecrusher doesn't seem to have any mana problems at all. So I'm using full luck. I find that the more Wiz you use, the more mana problems you get. Because you got slightly less crit chance. But the other thing is haste. It doesn't matter using full luck because you're going to get a 30% haste buff either way. Wiz just gives you 30% base haste, and haste caps at 50%. So the difference is 0.4%. So that doesn't matter at all. It also gives a higher base default damage. So I heard that Stonecrusher actually works with unstable weapons. I haven't tried yet. They say it gives higher damage but less stable heals. I'm not going to risk that here because our heals already suck. The Stonecrusher's heals kind of aren't great without a magnitude. So I'm not going to risk that here while I do this. So let's begin. It's actually surprisingly quick, and the other thing about this class is using full luck basically equals no mana problems. And that's pretty ridiculous for a class that basically can deal ridiculous damage up and everything. So with this stable weapon, the highest I've hit is about an 8k crit with the final move and active magnitude. There you go, there's your 8k. It actually also inflicts a pretty severe damage over time, dot, as well, which is pretty amazing. Let's see. I mean, this is an amazing class overall. I'd say if you can farm it, that's the best way to go, because I don't suggest buying classes for ACs if you don't have to, because your precious ACs have a lot more to go towards. So that's one thing. Right now I'm working on farming for the Nulgath house. That requires a ridiculous amount of materials, and despite the fact that I have every single Nulgath farming pet in history as far as I can think of, it's still taking a very long time. It's super, super long. Look at that 1776 dot. I mean, that kind of dot only happens when magnitude is triggered, but Still, the fact that you can sustain this kind of crazy damage output with no problems whatsoever. The thing is that the longer the fight goes, the more ridiculous the dot gets. Oh. Well, I saw Blood Titan earlier. I didn't have such low health. Oh, never mind. I got magnitude triggered on my health regen. Okay. Yeah. So the health regen isn't epic. It's not amazing. It's good enough to solo Blood Titan, given that you don't get too unlucky. I think we won't get too unlucky. That's what I can say. I cannot guarantee that. There we go. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty low here. But I'm pretty sure we won't get too unlucky. So it's an amazing soloing class. It has a massive damage output, no mono problems. So look, our health is full again, thanks to a couple of magnitude triggers. Nice thing about magnitude, it gets pretty ridiculous. So we're seeing a 500 some damage over time without magnitude, so that's pretty solid. And you can just kind of spam all the skills. I'm using the keyboard to spam my skills here because, you know, clicking on them is actually kind of irritating while I'm talking. It distracts me and I click on the wrong stuff. And here we go. There's your solo of the nasty Blood Titan. Yeah, so I found this class pretty impressive. I really like it. Try to farm for it if you can. I understand if you can't because it's super... There's tons of stuff to farm for. Rank 3, rank 10 reps, that's harsh. Especially Mid-Song, which without our special farming method is going to take super long to farm. Actually, Arkengrove is also one of those super long ones too. So, yeah. And that's it for today. I mean, Blood Titan, right? So yeah, thanks for watching. You know, have a nice day. Everything. Yep. Bye.